It's the Coach's Corner Show, a production of WJER and Big Z Sports, in partnership with Williams Floorcovering, Sugar Valley Meats, Wood Electric, and Smartway Communications. And now, here is your host, Denny Trimmer, with Coach Mike Johnson.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to WJER Coach's Corner. I'm Denny Trimmer in the Coach's Corner with New Philadelphia's Mike Johnson. Coach, your team now 2-1 on the campaign after a very impressive win at Wooster. Let's talk looking back. It was an early offensive explosion. It took about 6 seconds to get things rolling.
Our special teams came out and got it going right away. We wanted to defer to the second half. Worcester won the toss, chose to take that action, so they kicked it off. We had a couple of really nice blocks, and CJ Carlisle just grabbed the ball, and he's fast. I mean, he's fast, and it was great to see him pull away from guys and just have found a seam and was able to open it up and get free, and we're really excited. He's been one of those guys this year where, you knew CJ was fast. We've seen him do some things as a sophomore. He had a touchdown in week 1, and he's got a couple of them now, which is pretty cool.
Caleb is, as I've described to Bill before, one of the more explosive athletes.
Oh my gosh.
That is one of those, anytime he has the ball, guys, he can go the distance, and he proved it that night.
He did. I mean, with that opening kickoff, we had a drive where we were driving down into the red zone, got backed up a little bit, and we threw one up. And one of the things I told him this the next morning, he went up. There was a guy from Wooster who I thought was going to pick the ball off, but it was 4th down, so it's not a big deal. And then out of nowhere, CJ comes flying through the air, jumps up in between him, two Wooster defensive backs, and brings it down for a touchdown. And as far as CJ's progression goes, last year he wasn't that guy. Now he is, and that makes him very, very explosive and a great weapon for Keaton and the Quakers.
CJ, our Subway Player of the Game last week. You heard the call. You watched the stream with Bill Morgan and company on Friday night 1 week ago. Again, week number 3 of the defense sending a message as well. I thought the D played really well. Defense
played great. I mean, really, we're on 3 weeks of the defense. I think they continue to get better. Miles Tyson made a return, which was kind of nice. It's always good when you got one of your best players is coming back. So Miles came back and played great. The defense as a whole, that first drive we were a little slow and gave up a touchdown pass, but to see how they react and how they were able to hold an explosive running back to, I think they said 50 or 60 yards. I think that's a pretty remarkable feat. So we're really, really excited with how that defense keeps playing.
This is WJER's Coach's Corner Show, a production of Big Z Sports, and we're getting you set for New Philadelphia at Ashland here in just a little bit. So stay with us. Coach, Ashland 3-0 on the campaign. This is a team offensively that can cause some headaches. They score 43 points a game.
They score. I was watching film, earlier in the week, and it's the points just keep piling up. They have explosive players. Last year they had a running back that came in and ran the ball pretty well for them. Now they have a couple of guys who do it, and they're fast. And really, when they get that ball in their hand, they can go. And the quarterback is amazing. I mean, he's got to be 6'6".
Yeah, he's a big dude.
He is a big dude. He's got a huge arm. I mean, he can throw it wherever he wants to. So it's gonna be a big challenge for our defense this week.
And talk about what type of threat that means when a guy can stretch you out the length of the field as opposed to the side to side or just playing up the seams.
And they play. I mean, they're 5 wide. So right now they're already stretching it side to side, but they got a quarterback who can just stand on the left hash and throw it 40 yards down the field easily to the right sideline. And to have a guy that can do that means our wide corner is going to have to play and cover that. There's times where you play quarterbacks where you don't have to respect it as much. If you don't respect it on Friday night, he's going to make you pay.
New Philadelphia's Mike Johnson, our guest. Coach, maybe time to circle a few keys, things you're going to have to do well. It always starts up front on the offensive line, he says.
That's it.
But things you're going to have to do well to come out on top against the Arrows.
I mean, really, our defense is going to have to show a lot of progress. We've been great at stopping the run. Well, this week is going to be a lot of passing. So how are we in the pass game? Can we get to the quarterback? Can we get turnovers? Can we jam up those wideouts? That is a big deal this week on defense. And offensively, it's got to be that continuity where we can't have those plays that set us back, and we've had that. So we need to be more consistent on the offensive side, driving the ball, running the ball, and when we throw it, we got to catch it.
Coach, we wish you the best of luck.
Appreciate it, Denny.
Mike Johnson, our guest. This has been the WJER Coaches Corner, a production of Big Z Sports.
This has been the Coach's Corner Show, a production of WJER and Big Z Sports, in partnership with Williams Floorcovering, Sugar Valley Meats, Wood Electric, and Smartway Communications. Big Z Sports and WJER, the combined sports voices of the Valley.